Committee.
Gracias, Presidente. I'm going to speak in Spanish, Commissioner. Yo agradezco mucho al comisario sus explicaciones.
Thank you, Commissioner, for your explanations. And thank you for inviting me here as the Rapporteur for Foreign Affairs. I think that this agreement will bring a lot of advantages, not only economically and from a trade perspective, but also politically, with a region that we have a lot of links with between Europe and Latin America. From my perspective, I think we need to carry out an information and communication campaign, Commissioner, on the advantages of this agreement. It needs to be transparent and objective. The aim of the agreement is to counteract disinformation that is circulating and also look into the safeguard mechanisms and the compensation methods that could accompany this agreement for the various affected sectors. As Rapporteur of AFET, I'd like to raise a few things. I have been faced with this paradox that there is this text that has seemed controversial, but we still don't have it. Surprisingly, there's been a lack of transparency in what the text refers to. I know that this isn't necessarily your competence here, but nor do we know whether what the legal architecture of the text will be. We don't know whether certain chapters will be separated or not. Now, in terms of cooperation, we need to strengthen and create mechanisms. We need an association committee. There will supposedly be regular summits, and hopefully this will foster political relations. This also is very important geostrategically. This region is close to us in terms of values. There's this increasing growth of the Chinese presence, so we need to try and counterbalance our links with that region. It's a very important moment. We don't know what's going to happen with the United States and Trump and potential extension of links with China. So there are various different channels of diversification, and then raw materials are also very important. And I would just like to conclude by saying that it isn't a huge threat for the EU. There are countries like Brazil that have always been protectionist, and they are opening up their markets, and that is a very positive thing. Thank you.
Muchas gracias. And in the light of good cooperation, of course, we invited also the Agri Committee, because Agri is one of the major elements in the whole discussion, and I'm happy that the Vice Chair of the Agri Committee is here with us. Erik, the floor is yours.
Microphone for the speaker, please.